What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another SGN video where it is all Sam all the time, and this is game one of our Madden 23 rebuild series for the Detroit Lions, Restore the Roar. And if you watched episode one, if you haven't already, please go check it out. That's where we kind of go over our roster, some of the changes we made, and what we're looking to do year one as far as a philosophy and how we're looking to build this team. So if you haven't seen that episode, I definitely encourage you to check that out so you understand what we're looking to do here. But here we are. It's week one. We have a tough matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles. And what I'm planning to do for this series, guys, is I don't plan on uploading the full game, because when I've uploaded full games in the past, I easily can go into analytics and see that you guys are only watching about 4 to 5 minutes of the game. You guys are looking for the highlights. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to bring you highlights. We're just going to treat this as NFL game day style. We're going to bring you the highlights. I'm going to commentate on it. And that way you guys get to see all the important plays without having to watch 60 minutes of gameplay. Hope you like that. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I will do that as well when I stream on Twitch, because I will be streaming some of these games on Twitch. For those of you who aren't following me on Twitch, which is about 6,500 of you who aren't following me on Twitch, which you should, by the way. That way you can still, check out the series and get it in the same fashion you are getting right now. So let me know what you think of that. Let me make sure that that's how you guys are going to like this and appreciate this going forward. So here we are, week one against the Eagles. And what became really, really clear, guys, is our defense is going to need a lot of help. But we can't address those needs overnight, right? There's no easy fix if there were, everybody would do it. The way we're going to have to help our defense this year is with an offense that does one of two things. Either scores a lot of points, or like the 2014 Cowboys, ball control, ball control, ball control. Keep your defense off the field. We're going to take two approaches to that in this game. We'll see which one works, and we'll see how it turns out for us, as this is going to be a very, very tough matchup. The Eagles, potentially the best team in the conference, and we are looking to make a statement ourselves after a strong preseason where we went 3-0. So right off the bat, both teams went 0-3. So we're picking up with the Eagles, their second drive halfway through the first quarter, and Jalen Hurts is going to find Dallas Goedert over the middle for a nice gain. Dallas Goedert was a very utilized wide receiver in this game. And a couple plays later, man, Jalen Hurts, he finds his speedster, Devontae Smith, who beats our safeties, gets behind everybody for the long home run ball. And just like that, 2 possessions into the game, Philadelphia is up on a 7-0. They had a big play. I believe it was a 68 or 69-yard pass completion. So now, what's our offense going to do after going 3-0? Well, to answer that, we are going to just go ahead and get Jameson Williams his first NFL reception. That's why we showed you that play. There was nothing special about it other than we are showing you that. But offense was not coming easy for the Lions in the first quarter, as we were in a 3rd and long and Baker got sacked. There was nobody open, and we were still trying to figure out this Philadelphia defense. And so now down 7-0, we're giving the ball back to Jalen Hurts, who just torched us, and right away he goes and does it again as he goes on a big scramble outside the pocket with nobody open. And just like that, the Eagles are cooking down inside the red zone. And a few plays later, Jalen Hurts is going to scramble and hit Tyler Boyd. Yes, apparently there was a trade made, and the Eagles went and got Tyler Boyd, so that receiving core just became that much better. 3rd and 5 here, and Jalen Hurts puts the ball right where it needs to be, but the receiver drops it. Lions, we get lucky. Instead of down 2 touchdowns, we're down 10. We decided that we were going to try the more methodical approach, and we went play action. So this play right here is relevant because this is our first down of the season. Took us nearly a quarter to achieve that. But this is where our offense started to come around a little bit. We realized the play action was there, so a few plays later we tried it again, and this time we found our big stud tight end TJ Hawkinson down for a nice 20-yard game, and now suddenly we are rolling offensively. We are in business. We are in scoring position, and why are we showing you this play right here? Well, we showed his first catch, so we couldn't not show Jameson Williams' first rushing attempt in the NFL. And you can see the speed right there, which should have been a huge loss. He's able to get around and turn it into a gain. Turned into 3 points for the Lions as we weren't able to punch it in. And defense actually held up as Hurts had a wide open receiver, overthrew him, and now the Lions have a chance to go down and tie the game or cut it close. Baker threads the needle on a nice little pass to Jamal Williams, who gets us down on the other side of the 50. And now we are in position to trim the lead. But whenever good things happen to the Lions, man, disaster seems to strike, as the little screen to Amon-Ra St. Brown turned into a fumble. He did recover it, but suddenly we're down 4. And when things start to fall apart like that, they continue, as we had Jameson Williams wide open, burned his defender, and we left it just a little bit long, allowing the defender to recover. And then on the 55-yard field goal, we left it short. So instead of going to half 10-10 on the play to Jameson Williams, or even 10-6 from the field goal, we go in down 10-3. But we started to figure out our offense just a little bit there in the second quarter, and we realized that we're not going to be able to go shot for shot, big play for big play with the Eagles. What we're going to have to do is methodically chip away and work down the field, stay ahead of the chains, and take time off the clock. So coming right out, first play of the third quarter, we're going to go hit him with that play action. It was working. This time we get Hawkinson running underneath in losing the defender as he gets into the flat, and now we're cooking. 3rd and 1, though. This is a very important play. 3rd and 1, midfield. This is important to keep our momentum going and try to get points off the board. And we get our second-year back, DeAndre Swift, the ball, and on 3rd and 1, he goes 13 yards. Not only keeps the drive going, but gets us in field goal range. And right after that play, we go ahead and we attack. We had another deep ball opportunity, and Baker was just a little off on these deep balls. Jameson Williams was getting open, overthrew him, but a play later after a sack, we decided let's just give him another shot. This time we put the ball exactly where it needed to be. He goes up and makes a play. 1st and goal from the 1. His presence is starting to be felt as we're able to get him in position to make big plays without forcing him the football. But like I said, wherever there's good, disaster follows the Lions, and we somehow went out play action from the goal line with only 10 men on the field, and we got sacked. Turned it into a field goal. We're now down 10-6. Jalen Hurts comes back and throws it downfield, says you're not the only one who can do that. We got big play wide receivers here in Philadelphia as well. Hits A.J. Brown, and then on a beautiful, beautiful play, we blitz. We're trying to get off the field here, try to catch him off guard. He is going to go ahead and find Dallas Goedert, who was just someone we couldn't figure out how to slow down, as he was able to pick up the nice first down there. And then a broken coverage play. Don't know what happened there. We had the opportunity to get off the field. Broken coverage to Tyler Boyd. And whenever you have something like that, only bad things happen, as they hit Dallas Goedert on a nice little route, sheds off the smaller defender, and just walks in the end zone. And now instead of down, we had several opportunities to get off the field, but now we're down 2 scores, which when you're in the fourth quarter, you might want to press a little bit. And we did, but this is where we found out how we could press. 5 wide. We were able to spread the Philadelphia Eagles defense out so they could not disguise their coverages as well as they had been. We were able to methodically move the ball down the field. It wasn't big play, big play, big play like they did, but we were able to still methodically move it down when we went 5 wide. We were able to stay ahead of the chains, and we were able to move the football. And Jameson Williams and DJ Chark showed his face. A huge 3rd and 6 play right here. We need something big to keep this going, and Chark makes a heck of a catch with the defender right in his face to keep the drive going. And we said his name a few times already, but our young first-round wide receiver, Jameson Williams, man, he has proved that he is going to be a weapon for a long, long time. We hit him here on a big, big play. We get down 1st and goal, but the one thing that we could not do right was run play action in the goal line. Philadelphia was not falling for it. We kept trying it, but every time we did, it did not work. This led to a sack, which led to a field goal attempt, which should have been a chip shot field goal. However, the earlier miss got to his head, and we kicked it off the upright, which pretty much ended the game with 3 minutes left. It was 2 scores already. This would have cut it to a 1-score game. And we ended up losing 17-6. But we had our opportunities, and we figured out how we can be successful moving forward. It's our defense isn't going to be able to keep us in ball games. They just aren't going to be able to do it. But our offense can keep us in ball games, not necessarily by scoring points because we only had 6, but by driving down the field and eating a lot of time off the clock. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this style and way of me bringing this to you. Let me know what you think, and hopefully you guys stay tuned for episode 3, game 2, coming soon. Peace.